Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we are here for grade 6 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 maths and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. So we're going to start with the chapter geometric measurement. And the lessons we're going to cover today are volume of cubes in rectangular prisms, area of compound figures with triangles, semicircles, and quarter circles. Then quarter circles calculate area, parameter, and radius, and semicircles calculate area, parameter, radius, and diameter. So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, here I'm on grade maths. The chapter we're going to start with is geometric measurement. And here's the lesson. Let's just start with area, volume of cubes and rectangular prisms. So let's just start with the first lesson. What's wrong with the lesson? Okay, the lesson name is volume of cubes and rectangular prisms. So let's just start with the first lesson. What is the volume? So you are given with a cube, you have to calculate the you are given the rectangular prism, you have to calculate the volume of the rectangular prism. Got it? So here is the example. You have to calculate you have to calculate the volume of the prism. So whenever you have to calculate the volume of the prism, you have to use the formula that is length time width time height. So length is 3, width is 5, and height is 4. So you have to do 3 times 5 times 4, so that would be 60 cubic millimeters. Got it? Whenever you have to calculate the volume of the rectangular prism, it would be length time width time height. Got it? Okay, the next one is again you have to calculate the volume. So now let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is the volume? So you are given with the volume, you are given with a rectangular prism, you have to calculate the volume of the rectangular prism. So how do we calculate? We have to do volume equals length time width time height. So volume of prism equals volume of rectangular prism equals length time width time height. Got it? So the measurements for this one is 2, 3 and 4. So you have to do 4 times 3 is 12 and 12 times 2 is 24. That means the volume of the rectangular prism is 24. Got it? And I forgot the units. It would be 24 cubic inches. Got it? The correct option is 24. Okay, the next one is what is the volume? So which is the correct option? So that would be length time width time height. So you have to do 3 times 5 times 1. So the correct option is yes, that would be 15. The second option is the correct one. Okay, what is the volume? So which is the correct option? Whenever you have to calculate the volume of the rectangular prism, you have to do length time width time height. Got it? So it would be 5 times 3 is 15, 15 times 3 is 45. So the correct option is 45. Got it? 45 cubic feet it is. Okay, the next one is what is the volume? So you are given with a rectangular prism. You have to do length time width time height. So you have to do length time width time height. The formula to calculate the volume is length time width time height. So you have to do 4 times 3 times 5. Got it? 4 times 3 makes 12 and 12 times 5 makes, yes, 60. So the correct option is 60. Okay, again, what is the volume? So which is the correct option? So it would be 3 times 3 is 9. So the correct option is 9 cubic inches. Got it? Okay, the next one is what is the volume? So which is the correct option? Okay, so it would be 3 times 1 times 1 is 1 and 1 times 3 is 3. You have to do length time width time height. Got it? Just multiply all the lengths. Okay, what is the volume? So which is the correct option? You have to do length time width time height. So it would be 4 times 4 is 16 and 16 times 2 is 32. So it would be 32 cubic inches. Got it? Okay, the next one is what is the volume? You have to do length time width time height. So the correct option is 5 times 2 is, yes, that would be 10 cubic inches. The correct option is 10. Okay, the next one is what is the volume? So you have to do length time width time height. So which is the correct option? It would be 5 times 4 is 20 and 20 times 4 is 80. So the correct option is 80. Got it? The next one is what is the volume? So you have to do length time width time height. So it would be 2. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next one is area of compound figures with triangles, semicircles, and quarter circles. Okay, here it is. What is the area of this figure? So it is a compound figure. Actually, you have to divide the figure into, you have to divide the figure into small figures. That's how you calculate it, like this one. You have to divide the figure into three separate shapes. This one, that is a rectangle. This one, that is again a rectangle, and third one, ABC. C is the triangle. Got it? You have to calculate the areas of three portions separately, and then you have to add them. Let's just start with the area of rectangle A. So area of rectangle A would be length time width. Length is 6 and width is 22, so it would be 132. Then you have to calculate the area of rectangle B. Again, that would be length time width, so it would be 10 times 13, 130. And then you have to calculate the area of triangle. Area of triangle would be half times base times height. Got it? And then at the end, you have to add up all the areas. Got it? It's too small to read, but that's what you have to do. Let me just start with the test questions so that we can do it on the board. Okay, let's just start with this one. You can see that is the what is the area of the figure, and that is a compound shape. Got it? How do we calculate the shape? We have to divide the two, three shapes. Got it? Let me just explain how do we divide. Okay, so we are going to divide it into two. That would be A, that would be B, and that is quarter circle. Got it? You have to calculate the areas of all three shapes and then you have to add them. Got it? A and B are the rectangle. That is very easy to calculate the area of A and B. Let's just start with the area of A. So how do we calculate the area of A? A is a rectangle. That would be length times width. Here is length, here is width. It would be 10 times 5. That would be 30. Got it? Then you have to do the same thing for B. That is 8 and 10. The complete length is 18. Got it? B is area of A and area of B is also a rectangle. You have to do length times width. So it would be 18 times 12. Got it? Let me just 18 times 12. Let me just use the calculator. Okay, 18 times 12 is 216. So the area of this portion is 216. Got it? Then you have to calculate the area of the quarter circle. So that is the fourth portion of the circle. Got it? That means you can calculate the area and then divide it by the 4. Got it? You are given the radius, that is 5 meter. So area of the circle is 2 pi r and you have to divide it by the 4. Got it? It would be 2 times 3.14 times r is 5 and divided by the 4. Let me just calculate and the values. Let me just multiply them. Okay, 2 times 3.14 times 5, it would be 31.4 and divided by the 4, it would be 7.85. Got it? Now you simply have to add all the three areas. Got it? It would be 30 plus 216 plus 7.85. That would be, no. Hold on. Let me just look at the area of the circle. I think I did something wrong. Let me just check. Mm, you have, oh, area of circle would be pi r square, not 2 pi r. Got it? Area of circle would be pi r square. Area of the circle is pi r square divided by 4. So it would be 3.14 5 square divided by 4. Got it? And I forgot the other two areas also. 3.14 times 25, it would be 78.5 and divided by 4, that would be 19.625. Got it? Now you can have the correct option. I forgot the other two values. I think it would be 282. Got it? Because I forgot the other two values. Let's just guess the answer. It would be 282.625. Oh, that would be option number 1. Got it? Okay, let's just move on to next lesson. Basically, you have to divide the compound figure into three small figures and then you have to calculate the value like this one. You can divide the figure into two rectangles and one semicircle. Then you can solve this one. This one is semicircle and this one is a rectangle. Then you can solve. Got it? That would be shape A, that would be shape B, and that would be shape C. Just calculate the areas of both the shapes and then you have to add them. Got it? Just calculate the areas. For the rectangles, it would be length times width. Let's just start with the calculate area of shape A. It would be length times width. So length is 29 and width is 12. It would be 29 times 12. Got it? And 29 times 12 is 348. It would be 348. Okay, let's just calculate the area of shape B. That would be length times width. It would be 22 it is, and 9 it is. 22 times 9. That would be 198. Now you have to calculate the area of this semicircle. Got it? That is half circle actually. Let's just calculate area of the circle is pi r square divided by 2. Got it? Because that is half circle. So r is 7, so it would be 49 times 3.14, 152.39, and divided by the 2, it would be 76.195. Got it? It would be 76.195. Let's just add all three values. It would be 348 plus 198 plus that would be 602.5. Got it? That would be option number 2. Got it? That would be 602.5. Okay. Again, you have to do the same thing. Just divide the shape into two rectangles and a semicircle. That's the one we exactly the same we did the first one, and just calculate the areas of all the three shapes. Got it? Then you have to add them. So area of rectangle is 18 times 18. Then area of rectangle B is 9 times 12. 9 times 10. And then the area of circle would be 2 pi r square divided by 4. Got it? It would be 3.14. Radius is 4 square divided by 4. Let me just calculate all the values. Got it? So you have 18 times 18 is 324. Then you have 10 times 9 is 90. And 16 times 3.14, it is 49.76 divided by 4. That is 12.44. So just add up all the values. Got it? The values are 324 plus 90 plus 12.44. That would be 426.6. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct option. Got it? So the correct option is the second one, 426.6. Got it? You have to add all values. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Basically, that is a compound shape. Whenever you are working on the compound shape, you have to divide the shape into small portions and then you have to solve them. Got it? Okay, the next one is okay, the next one is I think semicircles. Okay, quarter circles, calculate area, perimeter, and radius. Okay, quarter means the fourth part. Got it? So here is the quarter circle, the fourth part of the circle. You have to you are given the radius that would be 2 yards, and what is the quarter circle's parameter? You have to calculate the parameter of the quarter circle. Got it? Parameter and circumference of the circle is exactly same. Got it? So it would be P equals 2 pi r divided by 4 plus 2r. You can keep this formula in your mind whenever you have to calculate the parameter of the. Okay, let's just start with the question. Just you have to just keep your in mind the formula for the parameter. That would be 2 pi r divided by 4 plus 2r. Let's just start with the practice question. Hold on, let me just. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is the radius of the quarter circle? The radius of the quarter circle is 4 feet. What is the quarter circle's area? You just have to calculate the area of the quarter circle. You are given the radius 4. So it would be radius equal 4. You have to calculate the area. It would be pi r square divided by 4. Got it? Just add the value. Put up the value. It would be 3.14 times 4 square divided by 4. Got it? 3.14. That would be 12.56. Got it? So the area of the quarter circle is 12.56. So the correct option is the second one, 12.56 it is. Got it? Okay, the next one is the radius of the quarter circle is 2 yards. What is the quarter circle's parameter? So you are given now the radius, you have to calculate the parameter of the circle. So the radius is 2 yards. The radius is 2 yards. You have to calculate the perimeter of the circle. So the perimeter of the quarter circle. Got it? So the formula for the to calculate the perimeter of the quarter circle is P equals 2 pi r divided by 4 and plus 2r. Got it? So just put up the values in the formula and calculate the value. Got it? It would be radius is 2 yards. So it would be 2 times 3.14 times r is 2 divided by 4 plus 2 times r is 2. Got it? Just add, it would be 2 times 3.14 times, that would be just 2 times 2 is 4. Got it? So these 2 times 2 is 4 and they would cancel out. So it would be 3.14 plus 2 times 2 is 4. So it would be 7.14. Got it? The correct option is 7.14. The second option is the correct one. Got it? It would be 7.14. Okay, the parameter of the circle is 7.14. You are given the parameter. What is the quarter circle's area? You have to calculate the area. Got it? Okay, you have to calculate the quarter circle area. First, you have to find the radius from the parameter, and then you have to calculate the. You are given the parameter 7.14. Okay, here is the formula for the parameter, that is 2 pi r divided by 4. You have to calculate the radius first because you are not given with the radius. You are given just parameter, that is p equals 7.14. You have to calculate the radius and area, because to calculate the area you have to calculate the radius. Could be 7.14 equals 2 pi r divided by 4 plus 2r. Okay, let's just solve 2 pi divided by 4. Got it? 2 pi is 2 times 3.14, 6.28 divided by 4. So it would be 1.57 r plus 2r. Got it? You can simply add them. So 2 plus 1.57 is 3.57 r. It would be 7.14 and 3.57 r. You have to calculate the value of r only, so you have to divide both sides by 3.57. Got it? Just divide by 3.57, 3.57. This would be cancel out. You are left with r, and 7.14 divided by 3.75, that is 1.9. Got it? That means the radius is almost 2. Now you just have to calculate the area. So you can calculate the area of the semicircle. That would be pi r square divided by 4. So it would be 3.14. Got it? Because 2 square is 4 and 4 cancel out, so you are left with just 3.14. Got it? It would be 3.14. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, the area of the circle is 7.065. You are given now area. You have to calculate the quarter circle's parameter. Got it? So for the parameter, we need R. So first of all, we can calculate the value of R from the area. Got it? That would be 7.065. Okay, we know that the area is pi r square divided by 4 equals 7.065. Just multiply 4 both sides. So it would be, let's just do calculations. 7.065 times 4, that would be 28.26. So pi r square, pi is multiplying to r, divide pi other side. Got it? So it would be 28.26 and divided by the pi divided by the 3.14. So it would be just 9. Got it? R square is 9. That means R equals 3. Now you have to calculate the parameter. Just use the formula, that is 2 pi r divided by 4, I think, and plus 2r. Just put up all the values in this formula and calculate the parameter. Got it? I have calculated the radius. You just have to put the values in the formula and calculate the parameter. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is semicircles. Okay, now you have you have to calculate the radius, area, and everything for the semicircle. Got it? Semicircle means the half circle it is. So the diameter of the semicircle is 10 yards. What is the semicircle's radius? So diameter is always twice the radius. Got it? So when you have to calculate the radius, you have to divide the diameter by the 2. Diameter is 10. When you divide it by the 2, it would be 5. Got it? Okay, just look at the second example. The area of the semicircle is 25.12. What is the semicircle's parameter? You are given the area. You have to calculate the parameter. Area is 25.12. So you have to calculate the parameter. First of all, you have to calculate the value of radius. Got it? Just use the area. The area is 25.12. It would be 25.12 equals pi r square. Multiply the 25.12 by 2 and then divided by the 3.14. So the radius would be 4. Got it? So you calculated the radius. Now you have to calculate the parameter. Parameter would be 2 pi r divided by 2 plus 2r. Got it? Because that's a semicircle. So that's why parameter would be 2 pi r divided by 2 plus 2r. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the radius of the semicircle is 3 yards. What is the semicircle's parameter? You are given the radius, you just have to calculate the parameter. So parameter is p equals 2 pi r divided by 2. Perimeter of the semicircle is p equals 2 pi r divided by 2 plus 2r. Got it? You are given the radius, that would be 3 yards. Just put the values. It would be 2. 2 and 2 cancel out, so you are left with just pi, and r is 3 and plus 2 times 3. Got it? Just multiply, it would be 6 plus 3 times 3.14. Just calculate the values. 3 times 3.14, it would be 9.42 and plus 6. So that would be 15.42. Got it? That means the parameter is 15.42. Got it? The second option is the correct one. Got it? Okay, the parameter of the radius is 20.56. What is a semicircle? Area, you are given the parameter, you have to calculate the area. So for the area, we need the radius. First of all, we have to calculate the radius. Got it? 20.56 it is. You are given the parameter. Here is the formula for the parameter of semicircle. That is 2 by r divided plus 2r. You can cancel out the 2. The value of the parameter is 20.56. Okay, P is 20.56 equals pi r plus 2r. Got it? Pi has the value 3.14r plus 2r. When you add them, it would be 5.14r, 20.56. So you have to divide both sides by 5.14. Got it? Hold on, let me divide 20.56 divided by 5.14. That is 4. That means the radius is 4. Now you can calculate the area. Area is pi r square divided by 2. Just put the value 3.14. 4 square divided by 2. 4 square 16 over 2 is 8. It will be 8 times 3.14. That is 25.12. Got it? That means the area is 25.12. Got it? So the area would be 25.1. So second option is the correct one. Got it? Okay, the next one is diameter of a semicircle is 4 centimeter. What is semicircle's parameter? You given the diameter. And as I explained earlier, diameter is 2 times the radius. That means the radius would be 2. Got it? 4 it is. It is 2. You have to calculate the parameter. So it would be 2 pi r divided by 2 and plus 2r. Got it? 2 cancel out. Just put the value. It would be 3.14 times 2 and plus 2 times 2. Got it? Just multiply and add up all the values. It would be 2 times 3.14. That is 6.28 and plus 4. That would be 10.28. Got it? And you can round off the answer, so it would be 10.3. Got it? The second option is the correct one. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 maths, and the chapter we're working on is geometric measurement. The lessons we have covered today are volume of cubes and rectangular prisms, area of compound figures with triangles, semicircles, and quarter circles. Quarter circles calculate area parameter and radius, and semicircle calculate area parameter and diameter. Got it? Okay, please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.